Okay, so all I got was a look. Okay, but that's enough just to be able to get him to start thinking about the crate. Because I don't want him to rely on me having to throw food in every time.
Yeah.
I want him to think that if he goes into the crate, that's going to make me click the clicker, which then will get him his food. Boy. Pay no attention to a bark, gets nothing. Good boy, and some more food. And notice like how with this, I'm not making eye contact as well. Because if I'm making eye contact, he's more likely to probably just keep on engaging with me, or I just want him to sit, good boy, figure out exactly that. Like he goes into the crate, that equals his click. And you've done a really good job with the clicker by the looks of things, so good job. No. And so remember for him, this picture so far has looked like you going click food, click food, right? So he's confused now because that's what you've been doing for the last week. And so now we're actually asking him to start thinking a little bit about what we want him to do. Good boy. He's going to try all sorts of little things. Good boy. You don't have to double click, I just get a bit excited. Sometimes with the clicker, but it doesn't matter. It still associates it.
And so why aren't you using a word at the moment?
Because I want to make sure that he's really consistent in going in there before I say a word.
Okay.
If I wanted to put a word in, you could, but I just think it's still a little bit too early.
Okay.
Right? So, because right now, all I want him to do is know that going in there, let's get some more food, going in there is going to equal him getting the reward.
Yeah.
And as we progress, then what we do is we start pairing the word as he's going in, because then I know I can get more repetitions with the word, and he knows that's what it's going to mean.
Yeah.
So, crate, see, so you can start adding the word in, but you don't start doing it until he's actually figured out what's getting him the reward.
Okay.
It's going to make the learning a lot easier for him to learn to associate crate with the reward, or the word with the action that we're looking for. And the context around this is because I'm standing next to the crate will be enough for him compared to if I'm working on something different, the crate won't be there. So then it's a different context for him. Good dog. Good boy. So it's really clear for him, right, that that barking is not going to work. The only thing that works for you is going into the crate.
Yeah.
You've got no reaction at all for the barking. If that becomes a problem and he just decides to keep barking, you could say no and give a little consequence, but I think it's probably just better at this stage just to ignore it.
Yeah.
And just don't react to it at all.
Yeah.
He's starting to understand what we're looking for now. Got small food. He's starting to do it. You can see the learning happening for him. It's important not to give in to this kind of like, just give me a little piece kind of thing, because good boy. Dogs will generally always go the path of least resistance to get what they want. And he knows that sitting there really cute is what's been leading to getting him the food, but now he's learning that he has to go in there. Right? So now we're getting a bit more consistency. Really what we want to be able to get to a point of is where he's going in, coming out, eating his food, going in, coming out, eating his food, going in, coming out, eating his food. And that's typically when I would start putting the command in as well.
So when you say eating his food,
as in like he comes out for the reward.
Right, yeah.
So if I can get him to a point, which I think over another couple of sessions we'll be at, get some more food. So if he's going in by himself, click, coming out, food, going straight back in, click, coming out, food. If we're getting that consistently, then I would start putting the command in.
Okay.
Because then it'll be really easy for him to pick up the word with the action.
Yeah.
And I find also sometimes just actually looking at what you want him to do is good too. Good boy. So did you notice how when I started it was, the initial one was he looked at the crate and I clicked. And then I just started asking for more and more and more. And so now I want him to go all the way in. Good. And he gets his click and then come all the way out. Good boy.
I liked the little look back like, yeah.
And he's just like, no, that wasn't enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Good boy. Okay. Finished. Yeah. Clever. Good boy. So that would be one session. Yeah. Different with you because no. Okay. Now I would reward even just a small thing like that. Yeah. Now, nearly. Just wait. Yeah. Because I'll just wait. Yeah. If he sticks his head in there, quick. That's it. Good. Okay. Because just wait. And just put the food behind your back. No, tell him no.
Off.
That's it. Okay, click that. Good. All right. Just so give him a few. Because for you, yes, okay, because he's used to with you just getting the food for sitting there, so it's probably a little bit easier for him with me. That's it. Cool. Now let's start asking a little bit more. So now we'll wait for him to go at least halfway in, and try not to look at him. Look at the crate. Good. Yeah. Okay. Ask for a little bit more on the next one. So if he sticks his head in. No. Now. That's it. Very good. That's it. Get some more food out. Okay. I'll just give him another couple of reps. He's so cute. There's a little piece of food stuff there. We might just help him with that because otherwise that's going to really distract him. Where is it, bud? There it is. Yeah. That's it. Perfect. All right. So now what we'll do on the next one, I want you to just count to 3 before you click.
Okay.
So let's start building a little bit of duration, as in you go in there, stay in there for a little bit. Okay. Ready? Wait. 2, 3. Click. Perfect. Good. That's it. Just see what happens. You might go straight back in there. All right. Well enough. Wait for it. 2, 3, click. Well done. Good boy. Good boy. Let's just do a couple more reps, then we'll finish him on that. No, I think he was just sniffing around. 1, 2, no. Don't pay that. Wait. 1, 2. Don't pay it while he's talking. Just wait. Just wait. Don't pay it. Wait for it. Is he grabbing a toy over there?
Yeah.
So just grab that off him and say no.
No.
So pull him back out.
Teddy. Teddy.
Good. Get that off him.
Thank you.
Put it away. Okay. Just wait. 1, 2. Oh, just 1 second. We'll just work through it. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Click. Good. Perfect. Good. Let's just try one more and let's see if we can finish on one with no barking. If he waits in there, no barking. 1, 2, 3. Click. Good. Well done. Finish.
Good boy.
Finish on that. Very good.
Good boy, Teddy.
Cool. So all of the other things that he tried, the nuisance barking, he tried to get a toy. He's like, no, this is boring now. I'm going to try and get a toy.
Yeah.
None of that worked for him.
Yeah.
And then we waited for him to actually go in,
Yeah.
quiet,
Yeah.
click, reward.
Yeah.
Very, very clear. Okay.
Yeah.
So now just tell him finish.
Yeah. Finish.
Good.
No more.
That's it. Cool. And we're done. Good boy. Good boy. It's really cool when you start seeing the learning. The learning. You know, see how it's consistently going in there? Now that's when I would start using the command. That's when I go, correct. Good boy. Correct. Correct. Great. You see how it's going to be easier for him now to associate that. Okay. Let's give him another handful of food. Good boy. That's it. Now you come out. Good. Great. Too early. I shouldn't have said it then. That was just a little bit of a... Great. 2, 3. Great. Good boy. Great. Great. Good boy. Okay, now I'm just going to start feeding it in there. Boy. Okay, Teddy. Good boy. Go back into the process. Great. 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 Some more food. What's that? Great. So I just went back a few steps.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
You're just having a little bit of trouble, so I just went back a couple of steps just to remind him. 3. Okay, now I'll feed him in there. There's the crate. A couple of steps away. So he starts seeing this picture now of you walking away. 2, 3, click. Go. Away. Click. This is the picture you want him to see. And you walk away. This time I might just sort of wait a few seconds before coming back. So that way, like I said, when you're doing your stuff in the kitchen, this can be part of your training. Like it's going to be annoying at first. Good boy. But if you do this a few times throughout the day, and then by the time you get to the afternoon, you just do a minute in here, and then click, You come back out and then give him a little piece of food. Good boy. That's it. Open up. Finish. Yay! Good boy. You're so clever. Good boy. Clever boy.